Alrighty, Khamzat Chimaev, the undefeated Khamzat Chimaev. I believe it's 13-0, something like that. Either 13-0 or 15-0, something along those lines. Should have probably double checked before I recorded, but last time we saw him was in October against Kamaru Usman. Granted, Usman took that fight on very short notice, but he went out there, took down Usman multiple times fairly easily. I gotta say, man, that one surprised me. That one surprised me. Just goes to show the level of dominance this man possesses, especially in the early rounds. Khamzat Chimaev is a force to be reckoned with, man. But I will say there's been a significant change in his demeanor lately, and I was kind of wondering why that was. And then by that I mean, like, he's become quite soft-spoken, not as braggadocious as he used to be. You know, I kill everybody, I smash that guy, I smash that guy. You know, not too much of that. Actually, none of that. Which is just jarring. Come here, boy. Yo, why y'all got me fighting Bo Nickel, man? Like, I can't take this nigga down. Sit down, boy. Oh, Bo. Yo, I pre-denied and it still went through. Bo, sit down, Bo. I'm gonna have to get in your guard. I'm gonna have to get between your legs, man. If you don't mind, brother. Yeah, just boys being boys. Boys being boys. Got up. This man wants to get up. Yeah, so I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand. I was noticing, I'm not the only one that noticed it, but like just a major change in his whole entire attitude, right? Calmer, more reserved, very careful with his words now. Oh my God, you asshole. Get off me. Yeah, so very careful with his words. Careful with the way he's talking, with the way he sounds. Almost like he's specifically trying to present a different image right now. Or trying to, you know, reputation correct kind of thing. And I was wondering why that was. I got him with this one. And then he had this interview where he was asked, you know, what is the impact of being a father? What has that impact had on your life lately? And he was very honest and open. He talked about how, you know, now that he has a kid, has son specifically, you know, he wants to be the kind of person his son looks up to. You really see a different side of Khamzat Chimaev. You know, you realize how introspective and wise this guy actually is. You know, and becoming a father will definitely do that to you. I mean, it absolutely would do that to you. I can relate. You know, it makes you just think differently. You know, now you start to like, man, like, and see, this is the kind of thing that people that don't have kids don't understand when you say it. Like the idea of like, you want to be the kind of person that your kid will look up to. You know what I mean? And got him a crucifix right here. You know, Khamzat, you know, he was like, I'm very careful with my words right now. In the past, I wasn't. You know, in the past, I was kind of just saying whatever, acting however, behaving however. And, you know, you saw that. We saw that in his attitude and personality before. I thought he was going to let me just tee off on you in crucifix. But now he's more mindful of the way he's presenting himself, you know. He wants his son to grow up and see and be able to look up to him, you know. And then he was asked if his son wanted to go into MMA, would he like that? And he was like, not really. It's like, I don't want him to go down the same path that I did, alluding to the fact that him getting into MMA was, you know, it wasn't like some kind of childhood dream, I guess. It was more like, hey, this is the card I was dealt, this is where I ended up kind of thing, you know. alluding to the fact that he wants his son to be. He mentioned doctor. He said, you know, if he wants to grow up to be a doctor, you know, he wants his son to take a more conservative path, you know, as opposed to like doing something like MMA, which, bro, I completely understand as a father. It makes everything Khamzat was saying was just resonating. I'm like, yep, I get it. Correct. Absolutely correct. So respect to Mr. Chimaev right here. Now, the question is, how's that going to affect him in the cage? How's that going to affect? Dude, this guy's not going to let me move. And I'm not going to let you move either, boy. And he just got it. Snuck a second one in on me. Right? Like, how's that going to affect Chimaev? Is it going to affect him? Like, you could just see it in his whole entire demeanor. He's not as lean and shredded as he normally is. He doesn't have that fire in his eyes like before. And again, some fighters are able to switch it on, right? Some fighters have to be like that. Like, some fighters got to be about that. I'm about that. I'm about that. And some others are just able to just switch it on when they need. Someone like Robert Whittaker, who he's fighting, very good example of a fighter that's able to switch it on. Meanwhile, other times he doesn't have to be that, you know, I'm that nigga, I'm about that life kind of thing, you know. I'll fight you right now. You know, Chimaev kind of was like that, whereas like, bro, I'm ready to go anytime. I'll fight you. You know, like featherweight Conor. Remember featherweight Conor? Jesus Christ. Conor in his featherweight run and leading up to that champ run in the lightweight divisions, Conor was just like picking fights with everybody. I'll fight you, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your grandma, your kid, your dog. I'll fight everybody. You know, it's like some people have to be in that mindset 24/7. Meanwhile, you've got the ones that are just like, when we're not fighting, I'm just a regular guy. Who cares? When we're fighting, I know what to do to my brain to switch it on. Now I'm a killer. You know, Robert Whittaker is someone like that. So, question now is, is Khamzat Chimaev like that? You know what I mean? Is Khamzat Chimaev like that? Are we gonna see him like run across the octagon? Oh, come on, bro. Are we gonna see him run across the octagon immediately and bring that old round one Terminator chaos Khamzat Chimaev? Are we gonna see that? Or is he gonna be lethargic, slow, kind of like, I almost don't even want to do this because I'm a dad now. Violence is just, I don't want to do violence anymore. I want my son, you know what I mean? We'll see, man. We shall see. Why are you running? He trapped. My boy's trapped. He is trapped as I'm bringing him chaos. Hey, channeling inner Khamzat. Chimaev's matches, his fights against, his fights against Usman and Gilbert Burns, you know, at some point was contested on the feet, and got him. And you really see Chimaev can bang it out. No. Denied. Survive. Head kick. I thought that was going to be a head kick. Okay. Pretty sure I won this fight. Pretty certain. Unless I get robbed. But I'm pretty certain that this was a fairly straightforward and easy win. I mean, it wasn't easy. I got rocked a few times. But we were able to flow right through it. That's good. Head kick. Boom. Sit him down right there. Bo Nickel versus Chimaev is a fight that I would really love to see, man. Really, really love to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 30-27.
Yep. 30-27 is exactly what I expected. Boars. Chimaev. Yeah, let's try to get at least 2 more. 2 more. Let's go. All right, Whittaker. You know we're about to do battle. You know we're about to do battle in a few hours, right, buddy? You know that we are gonna do battle in a few hours. Uh-huh. Come here. You denied it. How dare you? I am so curious how this fight's gonna go, man. Of course, the first round is... Then again, it's not the first time we've seen Robert Whittaker deal with someone that's trying to drag him to the ground. We've seen it. Honestly, guys, the fact that Robert Whittaker was able to fight Yoel Romero twice, like, this dude, he can fight anybody, okay? If you go in there and you survive multiple fights with Yoel Romero, bro, where Yoel Romero is trying to damage your knee and like you're going like bang for bang with him, you can hang with anybody in terms of like level of danger. Also, Robert Whittaker is a dangerous guy. And I don't just say dangerous guy as in like Robert Whittaker is a good fighter, he's technical and he can beat you in a fight. No, I mean Robert Whittaker is a dangerous guy. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you. And when I say hurt, I'm not talking about knock you out, TKO you. I'm talking about fucking break your fucking bone, kind of hurt you. You know, this is a guy that's broken multiple people's forearms with head kicks. Like, he's a dangerous dude, man. Like, there's certain fighters, like, you know, you fight them, you kind of know that you're gonna get your ass whooped. You know, you're most definitely gonna get your ass whooped. But you're gonna leave the octagon unscathed, right? You're not gonna end up in the ER kind of thing. You know what I mean? You're not. You know what I mean? You'll leave with a bruised ego. You'll be exhausted. You'd be in pain for sure because you got freaking punched and all this stuff. But like, you're not afraid that, man, I might die from this one. I think Khabib is one of those guys. I'm not saying Khabib cannot hurt people. He can, but he, you know, it's a known fact that Khabib definitely chooses not to. You know, like when he could have got him, when he could have literally broke Justin Gaethje, but instead he chose not to. Same thing against got him. Oh, why am I forgetting his name? Michael Johnson. He could have broke Michael Johnson when he had him in that Kimura. But he didn't. You know, Khabib, he's been in positions where he could have hurt his opponents, but he just chooses not to. So his fight style, you know, he has a kind of, he'll dominate you, he'll grapple you, he'll fucking smash you, but you'll be fine. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. I think Chimaev is also kind of like that. Like, if you asked me, who do I think I have more of a chance of getting injured fighting, Chimaev or Robert Whittaker? Robert Whittaker, 100%. 100% Whittaker. And I'm not even gonna have to think twice. Whittaker, without a shred of a doubt. Like, man, if I'm not careful, I might end up in the ER after this one. John Jones, another one. John Jones is very malicious. That's the word I would use for John. He's a very malicious fighter. You know, that's what makes him one of the absolute greatest to ever do it. He has no problem. He has no problem giving you a limp for the rest of your life. He has no problem ripping your shoulders out of its socket. He will shove his fingers into your eyeballs. Make no mistake about it. And you know what I mean? It's there's just certain fighters that are just like, bro, like fighting this guy is just is a risk of grave injury. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not even saying one or the other is better. I think, you know, you're doing MMA. If you enter the world of MMA, you kind of understand that grave bodily injury is always a possibility. Bam! So, if you get into the world of MMA, you better be prepared for that. You know, you better be prepared for that. There's a possibility you're gonna end up in ER. That's what this is. You're fighting the best fighters on the whole entire planet who've dedicated years of their lives to learning how to break and how to break the human body, pretty much. And the human body was not designed for fighting. You know what I mean? When our creator was making us, fighting was not the number one thing on his mind. Like, oh, let me make these creatures into fighting machines. I mean, look at our makeup, bro. We're meat. And you know this if you ever see an accident, bro. If you ever see like a horrendous accident, that's when you realize, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. We're literally, you know, like when you go to the store and you fucking get that cut of ribeye, and that's you and I, bro. Let's make no mistake. It doesn't take much for the human body to turn into that. No. Gotcha, boy. Doesn't take much. Next thing you know, your fucking limbs, you're looking at your limbs detached from your body, and you're like, wow, that was so easy. That happened so fast. You know what I mean? I've seen some injuries in jiu-jitsu that is just like, Jesus Christ, have mercy. That was so quick. Like Jesus. And it's by people who are not even that strong. But they have the right wedges in place, and boom, they snap your shit, and you're like, whoa. This human body is one fragile shit, bro. You know, we're not like bulls. You know what I mean? We're not like bulls. We're not like lions, you know, built for combat. Giant fucking teeth, big ass claws, powerful muscles. You know what I mean? No. We are puny little, not me. I'm not puny and I'm not little. You guys are. You guys are puny little creatures. Got him. But yeah, all to say, how I even got into that tangent, I don't know. But I always fucking go all over the place while doing these fighter showcases. Especially when the fight is fairly easy like this. Too late. Oh! Denied it. Shoot again. There we go. Mount the boy. Mount the boy. Mount the man. Pound his face in. Yeah. That was a very good deny, sir. My guess is he's going to camp on this now. He didn't camp on it. Side control. Knee on belly. Hey, roll into a leg lock from that, bruh. Don't let me get knee on belly on you. Scoop the shin. Boom. Invert, spin. There you go. Backside 50. Backside 50. Yes. Going knee on belly on someone that knows leg locks is a very dangerous thing to do. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Especially with the way the knee on belly looks like in the game right here. If you're gonna do knee on belly on someone that knows leg locks, you wanna go knee on belly. What do I say to him? Good fight. You want to go knee on belly, and then the back leg, bring it very, very close to your other leg. You don't want like knee on belly with the other leg like out. You want to go knee on belly and immediately shuffle the other leg close to the knee that's on the belly to prevent a leg entry, because they can scoop underneath your shin, spin around. And when they spin around, they throw the leg over and they'll end up in backside 50-50. If I remember, I'm going to put a clip of that in here so you guys can see it. I've said that before on the channel, and some of you were like, what the fuck? Yeah, leg locks are everywhere. All right, we are going to move on. I want to do one more fight. Now, my opponent immediately went Brandon Allen, so my guess is he wants to try to submit me, or maybe he went with that to try to, yeah, he wants to sub me. My guess is, yeah. Either that or he went with Allen, as had to have a jiu-jitsu counter to my wrestling. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you guys right now, I do not care. I do not care. I don't care one bit. This guy's good. He's giving me some interesting... Yeah, he's good. This guy's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Dominator. He's giving me some very interesting looks right now. Oh, yeah. Let's be careful with this one right here. This guy's better than the last two guys I just fought. I'll block counter you though. He shoots. Gets it. Are we stuck here? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. There we go. I did the major head movement instead of the minor head movement. You know, people forget in this game that... Here's what I would say about UFC. I think this game right now is suffering from the horn effect. And the horn effect is the opposite of the halo effect. You guys know about the halo effect, right? The halo effect is essentially what happens when it's... Oh, shit. Oh, no! I'm out. Oh my God. No! Oh shit. Oh, he went to the back. Thank the Lord. No! Oh my God. Good job. Good job. The halo effect is when, let's just use dating as an example, right? Let's just use women for example. A lot of women really love tall men, right? If you're 6 foot and above, they really love it. So let's just say you're a 6'8" attractive guy. A lot of women will, because you're that height, they will assume that you're also generous. They will assume that you're also kind. They will assume that you are a good guy, that you're a good lover, you're a good partner. They will assign, hey, there we go. Very good. Very good. They will assign you positive qualities because you have one really good, outstanding quality. The same thing happens the opposite way. That's called the horn effect, where if you have a bad quality, like let's say you're like a really, really short guy and not very attractive, a lot of women will assume that you're not confident. They will assume that you don't make a lot of money. They will assume all kinds of negative things about you. UFC 5 right now is dealing with the horn effect. It's dealing with the horn effect. And we'll talk about that a bit more later. For now, though, I'm going to leave it at that. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. And I'll see you boys later. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.